Hey, that reminds me. Then I think I've asked you this before, but I can't remember. So since our gifts, well, let's say whether it's sports or the arts. So have you seen Walt Disney in heaven? And if you have, is he designing theme parks or what? Have you seen him?
I have seen Walt Disney in heaven. I keep telling Mickey Mouse made it. That's what I say. I say Mickey Mouse made it. Now you have to understand, Walt Disney, his whole purpose of designing these was a place the whole family could go that didn't have graphic violence, that didn't have profanity. He was all about good moral living and exciting things to see. I know some of that's changed in the past. I will tell you he's not happy with some of the stuff going on right now. With some of the things that he made, the people now who are in charge of that have done things with it that he's not happy with. If any immorality, profanity, especially witchcraft. In the past, when Walt Disney did a movie and it had a witch in it, they were always bad. They were always the wicked, evil person, and they were always dealt with. You always knew the difference between good and evil. And always in his movies, they did that. Now there's some that are blending that make you think it's okay to be something that he would have never said no to. And so anything he does in heaven, of course, is not going to be maybe some of the things happening right now in his theme park even right now. So I can say that his purpose for doing it was what God gave him. He got ideas on how to create these places that whole family could come together and do something fun and enjoy it without concerns of this immoral activity or darkness or evil getting involved in it. So when I say Walt Disney, I'm talking about that Walt Disney. I'm not talking about what's going on in some of the theme parks right now.
Right.
They've added so much witchcraft and showing it that it's good, which it is not, no matter what they say. There is no good witchcraft on the earth. The Bible says that. Have nothing to do with a necromancer. That is witchcraft. And anyone who portrays witchcraft as being okay or good, I wouldn't watch that and I wouldn't read it. They don't have witchcraft in heaven. And so Walt Disney did make it to heaven. Yes, he is creating things in heaven for people to enjoy. That was his gift. And so he's still doing that in heaven.
So good. I mean, when I was talking about both the theater a minute ago and then the amusement park, thinking of Walt Disney, like, man, I hope they have that really good Disney popcorn in the theaters. Have you seen popcorn in heaven?
Yes, I have seen popcorn.
Man, the good stuff that they used to serve, supposedly isn't good for you anymore, so they stopped. So now the stuff you get doesn't taste as good as like it did in the old days.
I don't think it's real.
Yeah, it's like
you mean the day when they had popcorn with real butter on it and real salt on it? Oh, I still like that.
Oh man, it used to be.
They do. They actually in these theaters, when you sit down, it's like you sit down in comfort. Everything is comfortable. You sit down, comfort wraps itself around you. It's an encounter. It's not just something you say. And this little menu appears in front of you that's almost invisible, and you just touch what you want, and they bring it to you in the theater. So yes, you can still eat and have amazing things to eat, munch on while you watch the movies. And there's even a big cafe outside. And this place went for like miles, this theater I saw. And even though there's no darkness, you can see the lights and the bright and the fun celebration around this place. You can see it like for miles in heaven as you're coming, whether you came to the sky, on the ground, or whatever you came.
So like in the theater, you're describing a cafe that some of the really best big theaters, like I've been to some in California, you're talking about it's kind of like that, only superior in every way possible.
They are superior in every single way, and everybody on purpose discusses what they saw, but you get to discuss it with the people who actually performed in it. And sometimes it's your family member. Sometimes your family member can play a part in that. And it makes it such a celebration.
Yeah.
Someone who never got to do anything like that before. And then all of a sudden you get to play the part of the hero or something like that. And all your family and friends will come on purpose to watch you, and they get excited. Then they all go eat. Everybody eats. They eat all the time in heaven.
Oh, yeah. Sounds so good. No weight gain.
Yeah. No weight gain.
All the M&Ms you want, all the chocolate, this and chocolate. Oh, man.
People are probably laughing, going, who cares about that? Everybody.
I do. Yeah. If you don't like chocolate.
You know what? Well, my number one thing people wanted to hear, Steve, is there food in heaven?
Yeah.
Once they know they get there and they hear about their mansion, the next thing is their food in heaven. The
Yeah, and I don't want to just eat
yeah.
fruit. I just don't want to eat fruit, like, grapes and cantaloupe and watermelon. Yeah, okay, but that gets old. I want some
sure somewhere
popcorn.
they'll be good. If Jesus Christ is involved in these celebrations, you are getting cake.
All right.
He loves sweets. I mean, sweets like pastries and those kind of sweets. He
Wow.
loves them.
It's so good. So good.